I'm Miss Maren from Food Corps. Today, we're going to be talking about the 5 senses. You might already be familiar with the 5 senses. Let's review. First, we have sight. We see with our eyes. Then, we have smell. We smell with our nose. Next, we have taste. We use our mouth to taste. Next, hearing. We use our ears to hear. And finally, touch. We use our hands and our entire body to touch things all day. We use our senses every day in most things that we do. Today, we're going to read a story called My 5 Senses to learn a little bit more about what our senses do for us. My 5 senses. I can see. I see with my eyes. I can hear. I hear with my ears. I can smell. I smell with my nose. I can taste. I taste with my tongue. I can touch. I touch with my fingers. I do all of this with my senses. I have 5 senses. When I see the sun or a frog or my baby sister, I use my sense of sight. I am seeing. When I hear a drum or a fire engine or a bird, I use my sense of hearing. I am hearing. When I smell soap or a pine tree or cookies just out of the oven, I use my sense of smell. I'm smelling. When I drink my milk and eat my food, I use my sense of taste. I'm tasting. When I touch a kitten or a balloon or water, I use my sense of touch. I am touching. Sometimes I use all my senses at once. Sometimes I use only one. I often play a game with myself. I guess how many senses I am using at that time. When I look at the moon and the stars, I use one sense. I am seeing. When I laugh and play with my puppy, I use 4 senses. I see, hear, smell, and touch. When I bounce a ball, I use 3 senses. I see, hear, touch. Sometimes I use more of one sense and less of another. But each sense is very important to me because it makes me aware. To be aware is to see all there is to see. Hear all there is to hear. Smell all there is to smell. Taste all there is to taste. Touch all there is to touch. Wherever I go, whatever I do, every minute of the day, my senses are working. They make me aware. That was a really great story. We really do use most of our senses almost all the time, every day. I bet you're using most of your senses right now. If you're watching this video, you're using your sense of sight. If you can hear me talking, you're probably using your sense of hearing. If you're sitting in a chair, you might feel the chair below you. You're using your sense of touch. You might smell something funny or good in the classroom or in your house. That's using your sense of smell. And even if you might not be eating right now, you could still sometimes use your sense of taste. When we make memories, our senses help us remember. For some of us, food can be a memory. We're going to use our imagination and our senses to picture our favorite food. So I want everyone to close your eyes. In your mind, I want you to picture your favorite food. Maybe it's a meal that your mom or your dad makes for dinner. Maybe it's breakfast that you had this morning, or a dessert that you like to have on a hot summer day. Whatever it is, picture it in your mind and keep your eyes closed. Now let's use our 5 senses to picture our food. What food do you see? What color is it? What shape? As you're picturing your food, can you smell it? What does it smell like? Now, in your head, bite into your favorite food. What do you hear when you bite into it? Is it crunchy? Can you slurp it? As you're chewing your food, you can feel it in your mouth. What does it feel like? Is it soft or hard? Now let's think about the taste. What does it taste like? It must be good if it's your favorite food. Now open your eyes. Did you feel like you were eating your favorite food? That's what our senses can do for us. They create memories in our brain, and we can almost picture that we're eating a food even when we're not. Now let's share with the class. We'll have a few people share what they saw, what they heard, and what they tasted. What food did you imagine in your head? What did you see? What did you smell? What did you feel? What did you hear? Thanks for sharing. We can create all kinds of food memories using our 5 senses, just like you all did today. I hope you enjoyed this activity and thought a little bit about our favorite foods and how we use our senses every day. Until next time,